Hey big fans, welcome to Rick Bakery, where all our jokes are half baked. I'm Jacob, and today it's time for another live stream here on Friday. I'm happy to see you all. Hello there, Ingrid Win, or Ingrid Win. Don't know if that's it sounds Norwegian, maybe Swedish. No, Norwegian is probably more correct, I think. But welcome anyway. Welcome one and all. I hope you are having a great Friday and that you are going to have a great weekend. Today we are building the 6152 excavator and sweeper, or sweeper and excavator. I think it's sweeper and excavator. This one is cool. This one is one I found at a toy shop, even though it has been discontinued for quite a while, if I'm not mistaken. Hello, Imperial Big Bricks Production. Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, as I just said, I found this one in a regular toy shop. For some reason, they hadn't taken it off the shelves. I imagine they just had it because they hadn't sold it, and I could buy it. So yeah, it is a discontinued set. I am not completely sure of the year for this one. But discontinued it is. See if it says anything here on the... No, it doesn't. But this is the back. Got some cool stuff going on here. I think, yeah, looks very interesting. I like that there's there's two vehicles in this one. This isn't something I've seen too often, I think. But very cool. Hello, Marfan20 and Lady Brick Skater and Hannah12 and Insane Bricks. Welcome. Yeah, well, this is what we're building, and this is how we are gonna spend the next hour or so, I think. I thought that was an older set. Yeah, you are right, Imperial Bricks Productions. As I just said, I found this one in a toy shop, even though it is discontinued. And yeah, I was a little surprised to find it myself. It is a cool set though, and I have really been looking forward to building it. That's for sure. That is for sure. So yeah, even though it is an older set, I hope you guys are in on it, and maybe you've got some knowledge on this one that I don't. Do you know, Imperial Bricks Productions, you said that it was a couple years old. Maybe you even know what year it's from. If you do, please let us know. That would be wonderful to hear. I haven't checked it out too much. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so yeah, I'll just start ripping into this one, and I'll hope you guys are happy and glad and all that. How is everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? Anything special going on out there in the Lego world of Lego? Anything special? Somebody doing something that we want to hear about? Yeah, well, I'm still gearing up for next month's special. Next month is Space Month here on the Brick Bakery, as you might know, and if you don't, you know it now. Yeah, it's Space Month, and that means we're going to have a full month worth of space sets in celebration of the Apollo 11 landing on the moon. So that's great. Dealing with a pretty bad cold right now, says Marfan. Oh, I hope it gets better very, very soon. So it's always not very nice to be sick. Hope you get better very soon, my friend. And doing fine here, says Lady Brick Skater. Imperial Brick Production says, fine here, I got 30 subs now. I'm so excited. Lol. Well, congratulations on your 30 subs. That's actually a pretty nice milestone, I think. There's 1, 2, I think 3. There's 3. Ooh, I didn't know there was a trailer in this one. That's pretty cool. But there's 3 books in this one, and they are pretty straight. This one isn't completely straight, but the others are. And some stickers here. Pretty neat sticker sheet, not too many. I have my trusty soapy water to use for that very, very soon. So that's going to be great. Going to place that one here. Hello, Kaz. Welcome. Good to see you. Although my wallet is not so happy, ordered a few €100 worth of Land Rover gearbox parts today. Oh my. Sounds like quite a project. Is that a MOC or something you're working on? 21 bricks or 21 bricks. You kind of look like Jang in the thumbnail. Yeah, maybe I take that as a compliment. Thank you. RL's Lego. Hello, guys. Yes, hello, you. Keep on Bricking looks like a nice set to build. Yes, I think it is too, actually. I have really been looking forward to it. So we're going to rip open bag 1 right here. Whoa, so many bricks. That's good. Ooh, I like these bigger wheels. I'm still, even though I have built a lot of these 2000 sets, 2010s sets at this point, I'm still a little more used to the 90s wheels that were always a little smaller. So this is always interesting for me to see. This is always interesting for me to see. Maybe you will convince me to get a copy of this set too, says Keep On Breaking. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I will warn you though, this is a discontinued set that I was very lucky to find in a toy shop that for some reason still had it on the shelves, which was pretty cool, I thought. And when I saw it, I had to buy it right away, even though the price was a little more than I would usually do. I try to follow my own advice of never buying Lego at full price. It is a very good piece of advice I've found, because usually within months you'll have a sale for the set that you are looking for, even though it is quite new, in my experience at least. So yeah, that's pretty nice. That is a piece of advice I hope you guys follow, because there is no reason to actually buy Lego at full price if you can avoid it, unless it's something you really, really want, or you need it here and now for a present or something. Who knows? This one is a good. The one good thing about waking up at 5:30 a.m. is I catch these live streams, says Michael's AFOL. Well, thank you. I'm very happy that you are here. It's always good to have you. No, it's a 1-to-1 very real 109 SW from SW from 1975 and a gearbox in exploded view on the workbench. Oh my, that's quite a job, I think. Gearboxes are a complicated piece of mechanics. I'm no specialist myself, but I think I know enough about the whole gearbox situation to know that is going to be a lot of different wheels and such that you're going to have to sort out. So the first sticker today is on this little side build. It's a workman's sign. And we're gonna do what I always do, put on a little soapy water on the surface where I want to apply my sticker, because that allows me to scooch the small sticker around after it has been applied, which is actually pretty nice, I think, because it makes it a lot easier to get things on straight, and getting your sticker straight is important, I think. Now I need to remember to do this the right way. The right way would be, so this goes up, so this like this. All right. Yeah, I'll show you guys. What I do is put it on like this after I've dabbed on some water, and then I can scooch it around ever so lightly, which makes it a lot easier to get it on. Oops, get it on straight, but it's also very much easier to get to pull off again in a way that you're not intending it to. So don't be too heavy-handed when you do this, because you'll end up ripping it off instead, and that's not the idea. That's definitely not the idea. I think we got it now. That's pretty straight. Looks pretty straight. Good. On we go. Boop. Boop. Hey, Brick Bakery, says Haley Bricks and Brickanic. Hello. Great to see you. There we go. So that was that. Yeah, so I think the big news of this week was that Jurassic Park set. What do people think about it? I have only seen it very, very briefly. But I think the gate part of it looks quite interesting. I'm not sure I'll be getting it, even though I am quite the Jurassic Park fan. And the reason that is what I often say here on my channel. I'm not usually very interested in stuff that's not minifigure based. And then you say, well, there's minifigures in this one. Yes, that's true, but I'm not sure the T-Rex is actually the right size. So yeah, that's what that is. Sorry to hear that. I'm just cranking over the 6227, a new city space station. Oh, Cass, that sounds cool. I really want to see that one at some point. I would love to get it, but you know, it is also a question of money to get stuff like that. It is a really cool looking set, that's for sure. And yeah, I hope you're gonna enjoy that build. It looks very interesting. I'm currently working on a DeLorean MOC, says Hannah12. That sounds cool too. Very cool indeed. The DeLorean, that's the car from the Back to the Future movies, which is quite cool. I can't wait to build the T-Rex and finally get a Dennis and John Hammond fig. Yeah, that is the great reason to buy that set. I think the figs in there, you've got a great Ian Malcolm in there as well, as far as I can see. But Dennis Nedry and John Hammond, great figures. But if I don't know, maybe there would be some sense in waiting and see if you can buy them off Bricklink if you're not really interested in the set. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. I think this is a little side build. This is sort of a wall that maybe the working crew can break down, which is quite cool. I like that the Lego has really started to make stuff that's for the interaction part of Lego sets. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah. So no, we were talking about the new Jurassic Park set that I think is called T-Rex Rampage or something like that. And hey, Mark from the Lego room, welcome. Great, good to see you. And yeah, I think that was the big news of this week. As I said, I'm not sure I'm going to get it, even though I am quite the Jurassic Park fan. I'm not sure. The dinosaur looks maybe a little weird to me, and it's weird to get a brick built dinosaur when all of the other dinosaurs are molds, I think. But I think it's all to do with that exhibit they got going on at the Lego house at the moment, where there are some great big dinosaurs, and you can also get those dinosaurs in a Lego house exclusive set. So that is pretty neat. So I think that's why it is. I think we've seen a lot of dinosaur stuff at this point from Lego this year already. There's some other Jurassic World sets that just came out very recently, based on the television series. So we have a lot of dinosaurs, that's for sure. I'm not interested in the JP set. My wallet is relieved, says Kaz from Blocket UK. Yeah, I can imagine. Hey, Tayshawn Harris, great to see you, my friend. Great to have you with us. And Legolomaniac, hey. Building a DeLorean was one of the challenges on Australian Lego Masters. Yeah, that's true. That TV show went on to run in Australia as well. We haven't got it here in Denmark, which I find kind of odd. I mean, Denmark is the home country of Lego. You would think that having a TV program about Lego would be a central idea here, but yeah, apparently it isn't. Who knew? Well, maybe at some point Danish television channels are very happy at buying successful TV programs from the US and the UK. So maybe when it's yeah. I have this Sweeper set. I love it. Great addition to any Lego city. I took the wall apart though. Yeah, I think there's good pieces in this one, Ingrid. Good pieces for MOCs, and they're great with those masonry bricks. I was recently at a Lego store in Copenhagen actually, and I was sort of just wondering about if they had any of those masonry bricks, and the guy said, well, we have them for about 2 days, and then they're sold out because the Danish Lego Club, they post stuff on Facebook whenever we have them, and they're gone within 2 days. So if you follow that Facebook page, you'll be able to get some probably. But if not, you're probably always gonna miss them. So yeah, that's yeah. I think I know why they are so popular, because they are great bricks, but it's just you know, you want to be there when those come out then, because getting some of those in a pick-a-brick cup would be just excellent. Just excellent. What are we building tonight, says Seabricks Tutorials? Well, we are building the Sweeper and Excavator, the 6152, which is a set that was discontinued at some point, and I actually managed to find it in a small toy shop here in Denmark. What I found is, if you find small toy shops in smaller cities, there's actually there's some chance that they'll have sets that has been discontinued simply because they don't sell as much Lego as they would in a larger city. So when I go to smaller cities, I like to go into the shops and see toy shops and see what they have, and if they have anything good. Usually they do have something that is discontinued, so that's always interesting. It's not always I'll get it, because they'll often want full price for it, and that's just, I think it's too expensive. Depends a bit on what discontinued set it is. If it's something I really like, I might get it, but generally I try to follow my own advice of not getting anything at full price. We have no pick-a-brick walls here in Latvia, so no such problems. Oh, sorry about that. Keep on bricking. I'm pretty sure that Lego is working hard to extend where the Lego shops are, the Lego stores are in the world. So maybe at some point it'll be in Latvia as well. I don't know for sure, of course. I'm not an Lego employee in any way, so I don't know anything about that. But yeah, news about cool bricks in the pab walls travel fast in the UK too. You snooze, you lose, says Cass. In the city I live, all the toy stores went bankrupt, so no toy stores around here anymore. Yeah, that's actually true. There was not too long ago, the Toys R Us chain went bankrupt, mostly in America, Northern America, and other places as well, but not in Denmark. But then a few months later, they had to, turn the key and go bankrupt as well. So yeah, that happened, and I'm just sorry, I just have to figure this one out. Okay, it's this one. All right. So yeah, and when that chain of stores bankrupted, the Danish toy store chain called BR Toys or BR Legetøj actually went bankrupt as well, because it was the same company that managed those two franchises. So that meant both chains of toy stores went bankrupt simultaneously in Denmark. So what to do if you are a clever person? There was a big Danish chain of supermarkets that's controlled by a company that's called Salling Group. And Salling Group was very, very quick to buy up the BR Toys brand, the BR Legetøj brand, and have very recently reopened the BR Toy stores. So we are again blessed with having actual physical toy stores here in Denmark. There are smaller, non-franchise Lego toy stores out there, and also smaller chains as well that do seem to get by, but this big one, the most well-known Danish one, did go bankrupt. But now they're back again under new management, and it's a very big place, and luckily they have had some pretty hefty sales on Lego as well, because I think they're trying to get rid of all the old stock, so that's pretty good. We don't have standalone toy shops outside of theme parks here in the US, says Chromebot. Ooh. I'm addicted to pab walls, says Mark from the Lego room. I think there's a lot of Lego builders that are, Mark. So no shame in that. I think no shame in that at all. No shame in that at all. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm putting on stickers. I'm putting on the stickers for this set. I'm really not too crazy about it when the stickers are a little smaller than the brick. I'll show you guys what I mean in just a sec when I put this one on, because it's a little harder to get, to look right. I think a little harder to get to look right. Come on. There we go. Yeah, this here is what I'm talking about. When you have to apply stickers that don't take up the full brick like this, and supposed to compensate for this little indent here, I think it's very hard to get this one in a good way, where it looks good, especially when you have to make two on each side of something like this. Then it's very, very, very difficult to get even. I've even managed to mess this up, even though I used the soapy water trick. You see this one over here is a little farther from the gray one than this one over here. So that looks, yeah, doesn't look too good, doesn't look bad, but it could have been better. But well, what do you do? What can you do? What can you do? Toys R Us is gone indeed. One big chain we had was Bart Smith. They were bought by a company called Intertoys. They went bankrupt 2 months later, and so there are no stores left, says Seabricks Tutorials. I believe you're Dutch, so that's probably in the Netherlands you're talking about there. Yeah, I think that's the way it's gonna go for most toy stores. Well, I am very happy with my local Lego specialist, not an official Lego store, but always up to chat with new sets, up to date with new sets, and a steady stream of clientele. Yeah, I think that's the kind of toy stores that might survive. Of course, Lego's own stores will survive, I'm pretty sure, because they've really done the whole fan thing by now. People love coming in those stores. But I think specialized toy stores like non-official Lego stores or other kind of specialty stores, they will survive just because they will have a huge stock and very specialized stock of about everything in that area. So I think those kinds of shops will survive, and that's good. So it's very good to have one of those local specialists that you're talking about there. So someone, I think it was Ingrid Will, who said that there are videos out there on how to pack your pick-a-brick cups, and that is definitely a science unto itself. I don't know if you guys have any strategies for how to pack a pick-a-brick cup. It's not necessarily something that's easy, I've found, and it can be hard to sort of take advantage of the full space if you're not careful to put in the right bricks. I am finally here for one of your live video builds, says Joseph HD27. Well, welcome, Joseph. I am so happy that you made it. We are building the 60152, which is a construction set that has a street sweeper and a digger or an excavator in it. Pretty cool set by now. I think we are just about finishing up the digger, the excavator, and I think it looks pretty cool actually. This is going to be a great addition for my Lego City. I am very fond of having construction vehicles standing in spots that are not utilized yet in your Lego City, because then it looks like it's getting built up by the Lego figures, and that is very neat, I think. So yeah, welcome. Cowie's Creations, hello. Good to see you. And Nerd Breaks 101, good to see you all. So many people coming out tonight. Jacob, you are close to 1K subscribers. Congratulations, says Sean Harris. Yes, thank you. I think I crossed 900 this week, and that interview with Brixar gave everything a big bounce. It always does when I make these collaborations. It's very nice, and that was a great experience to do that with Brixar. He is a very, very friendly guy, and I was very happy when he asked if he could. Yeah, he actually asked me if he could be in one, which is quite surprising to me actually. I didn't know that guys like him. I have seen him comment on some of my videos, and of course I answer him every time I can. No, I just answer everybody every time, so also him. But when he asked if he could be part of one of those videos, I was actually very surprised. You know that he wanted to. He's such a it's a big that's a big Lego YouTuber. I mean that was cool. That was really cool of him. I think I really liked that. Mark says, I think Jacob will be on 1K in less than 2 weeks. Well, I'm not counting on it going that quick. I'm not sure. I'm still at a point where I'm not sure it'll even grow any further. But that's maybe just me being overly careful. Not counting. I'm just trying to get this one to dry, which is why I'm sitting here blowing on it. Am I the only one who does not like all those stickers in Lego sets like this one? Asks Seabricks Tutorials. Well, I have a love-hate relationship to it. I really like the small details that it adds having those, but I think in some sets it gets ridiculous. I believe the bus, the bus, new green and yellow bus, was probably the worst one yet. Was there another set? I think there was another set I built relatively recently that had a lot of stickers in it, and I when it's that many, it's too much. This one is manageable. It's okay. It could be better, but it could definitely also be worse. That's for sure. That is for sure. But yeah, stickers is. I had a really nice letter from Jabo when he sent me some Lego Collectors cards. He included some old Batman cards too, says Robert Hall. And welcome, Robert Hall, my friend. I am so glad that you are here. It's always good to see you. Good to see you, good to see you, good to see you. Yeah. Mr. Jabo, Bricksaw himself, is a great guy, and I really enjoyed doing that interview. That is... Yeah, I really hope to keep on doing interviews with people. I have one in the works with one of my steady viewers, and it's always very nice to do that. I think I really enjoy it, and I really enjoy talking to different types of YouTubers, and it's yeah, that's very interesting. It's very interesting to hear what people think and what the thoughts are about their work and stuff. That's great. That's great. You're going to appear on Bricksaw's channel. At that point, you will be a celebrity, Brick Bakery. The video is actually already up, Mark, on Jabo's channel, so you can go check that out if you want to. And the interview with Bricksaw is also on my channel if you want to check it out. Check it out. I know who your next one is, Jacob, says Lego Room. Ooh, it seems rumors are flying now. Yes, I think you do. I think you know. I think actually that guy spilled the beans somewhere in a comment, which is fine. That's great. It's great. I'm just looking forward to doing it. It's always fun. I really like it. I like this digger too. I like this big shovel. I really like the realism this one has got. Reminds me of my childhood. I used to love watching diggers like this, you know, doing the work at workplaces. That was pretty cool. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. And I love that they're using Technic pins for the wheels. It runs so much smoother, like this than with the actual wheel pieces. I like that. So that's a great decision on their part. That's a great decision on their part. So yeah, we are moving right on to book 2, which I believe is the small flatbed truck. Victorious Bills, hello, welcome, my. Oh, sorry, that's all that water. welcome, my friend. Hope you're having a nice Friday, and that you're gonna. Have you learned the difference between friction pins and frictionless pins now? Asks Legomaniac. And I know there is a difference. I don't know how to tell them apart yet, other than there is There's a color difference, isn't there? I know what friction is, luckily, and I can, by the name for him, sort of extrapolate what the what it's all about. But I am not in a place where I would find it useful in my building to know such a thing, because I wouldn't know what to do with it. So I think that's the best answer I can give. Looks like a nice build, says Victoria's Builds. Yes, that is true. That is true. Bag 1 of 5 done for me. A nice little shuttle build. Cass is building the new space station set, which is quite cool. The friction pins have extra ribs on the connecting surfaces. Yeah. That makes sense. It makes sense. It has more friction, whereas the frictionless pieces has less friction. I think that is what it's about, maybe. And I imagine they serve different purposes in the way that they can be used for different things in your builds. But again, I don't know if you guys have seen my my catalog videos or any of my build videos. You probably have observed that I'm not the biggest. I'm not too much into. Technic stuff. So Technic pins, just I can see that they do have a use, but basically they confuse me. I haven't yet gotten into my head that they are viable bricks when you are building MOCs, even if they are Lego City MOCs. I mean, you could probably, without any problem at all, use some kind of Technic pin, Technic brick strategy technique when you are building a mock building for your Lego City. But I haven't realized how. I haven't thought of a good way to use that yet. So yeah, I think it's going to take a lot more building official sets, looking at what other people have done in their mocks, so on and so forth, before I really realize something like that. But that's good. Then you have things you can develop. Haven't heard them be referred to as such before. There's something I missed there. Knobbly and smooth. Okay. Yeah, all right. Kaz, Block UK calls the friction and frictionless pins for knobbly and smooth. That's good. Good names. Marco Monetto. Hello. Hello, Brick Bakery. I am building a Stormtrooper army right now while watching your live stream, unboxing tons of 75-262. Your channel is very good. Thank you, Mark Monetto. And that sounds like one cool army. Be sure to throw a video of it on the tube so we can behold your awesome army of stormtroopers. Now witness the power of this fully operational army of stormtroopers. Yes, that was a very, very poor imitation of a certain Emperor Palpatine. I'm sorry. I'll never do that again. No, I will never do that again. Hello, folks. It's Lego Snazzy. Hello, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you are having a wonderful Friday evening and that you are going to have a wonderful weekend as well. I like the sound of that, Marco Monetto. I need an army of Hoth troopers right now. Yeah, that's true. You really need Hoth troopers right now. Mark from the Lego Room is building a fantastic mock where he's building Hoth from the Star Wars movie, what is probably referred to as Episode 5 at this point, but I would have called it the second movie, if or Star Wars 2, if I was talking sort of from what I knew as a kid. But now it is considered the 5th installment of the Star Wars saga, the saga movies, because we now have story movies as well. So yeah. Lots of great stuff going on. Lots of great stuff going on. Ba 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 da 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 ba. The minifigs on the space station have cool new blue uniforms. Yeah, I think that's one thing that's cool about the new Lego space sets. That is that they have given the uniforms and such an overhaul, and things are looking good, I think. I will be reviewing a couple of the new space sets in Space Month. Yes, Space Month is going to be next month here on the Brick Bakery. Yeah, I am going to review a couple of the space sets in next month's videos, because it is 50 years now since Apollo 11 landed on the moon. I just recently watched a documentary about the last man who went to the moon, a certain Mr. Cernan, who was also an astronaut in the Apollo program and was on Apollo 17, which was the last one to land on the moon in 1972. So it's also almost 50 years ago that we went to the moon the last time, which is a pity. We should go to the moon again soon, and we are. NASA has launched this whole "We Are Going" program, or whatever it is, the slogan for their program. And it seems that they are planning to go there in 2022 or 2024, which is going to be exciting. I'm going to be stuck to my television then, that's for sure. I want to watch that. What NASA wants to live on the moon by 2024, says Lego Snazzy. Are we sure that they want to have a colony up there or a station up there in 2024? Or are they starting the colony station up there in 2024? I don't know. I think it's been a long time since they tested some of the hardware, some of the bigger launching rocket hardware for that endeavor. But I don't know. I have a hard time following NASA news. I think their web page isn't particularly good at actually giving a nice and easy readable overview of everything. Now I see. All right. So we're gonna put on another sticker right here on the license plate right here on the middle, and a couple of those here as well. So this should be this one. There we go. Couch Creation says, nice I get out in 2021. Okay. Are you stuck in a box? My Lunalander set arrived yesterday, says Michael S. A4. It is a great set, I think. I've only heard good things about it. I was a little surprised to see how many stickers there's actually in that one. But I think it's going to be fine if you just have your patience about you while building it. I saw it, I think, on Captain Mutant's YouTube page, where he did a full sort of speed build thing he does, where he animates, which looks great. And I saw it there, and I was really surprised how many stickers there were. I have thought, naively maybe, that the creator sets were, especially the creator expert ones, were supposed to be sticker free, and if they had decorated pieces, they would be prints, not stickers. But that's maybe just me, that's being naive. But I actually thought, after having built 3 of the modular buildings, which are all creator expert sets, I actually thought that was sort of the standard for that, but it seems that it isn't. So here we go. This is I think the front panel of the small truck right here. Needs to go right here. Yeah, well, it looks okay. Could be better with those stickers not Yeah. Hey, howdy, Brick Bakery. Hi, everyone. Says Rogue Transformations. Great to see you there, Rogue. And welcome, welcome, welcome to this Friday night live stream. I hope you're doing great. We are building the 152, which is a Lego construction set, and it's going pretty good. We've already built bag 1, we are well into bag 2, and there's bag 3 as well, which I'm looking very much forward to getting into as well. Yeah, I'm going to do a comparison video with the 1975 one. Brickstar has already done a comparison video, but I'm going to do my own version anyway, says Michael A. Falls. I think when doing YouTube videos, when making YouTube videos, you shouldn't. And I'm not trying to teach you anything, Michael A. Falls. I'm just saying that my philosophy is don't worry about what other people have already done, because if you did that, you would never be able to do anything on YouTube, because I think there's something like, is it somebody else had that statistic, maybe it was you, Legomaniac, but mentioned there was, I don't know, was it 100,000 active channels, and I know that there's 1 billion users on YouTube, and even though they don't have active channels, they might have put up videos anyway. So basically everything is out there, or almost everything is out there. So if you stop yourself from making stuff because you're worried that it's already out there, you won't be able to do anything on YouTube. But I really like what you're saying in that second part of that sentence, which is, I'm going to do my own version of it. And that is the important thing. You want to do your own version of it. You really, really want to do that, because that is what is interesting. That is why there can be more than one movie reviewer on YouTube. It's because people have different opinions. And hearing different opinions about the same thing, helps you realize where in the sort of truth is, or not truth, but at least where the balanced view is, shall we call it that. So yeah, putting your own opinion about a set, making your own comparison of two sets, whatever it is, never worry about somebody else having done it. I've reviewed plenty of sets that I've seen 4, 5, 6, 8 other reviews about, but I wanted to do my version. I enjoyed that set and I wanted to share that. So that should be plenty. No worries about it. Just make videos of what you like to do. Yes, Joseph, that is completely true. Just do it. Just do it. It's Nike, the Nike, what do you call it? The Nike slogan. Just do it. No reason not to. Courage Creations. I've got to go, I'm afraid. I have to prepare playing music for an event tonight. Have a great stream and awesome night, you too, Courage Creations, and good luck with your gig. That's what musicians call it when they go out working. Yes, they call them gigs. I know this because I am an amateur musician myself. Or I was. I'm not playing as much anymore as I should. But that's how it is. That is how it is. Couldn't agree more. Just got to do what you feel need to build and film for YouTube. Exactly. If you have a good idea and you think it's a good idea, just get it out there. See what happens. No harm done. No harm done. Yes, we all bring something original to YouTube simply by presenting ourselves and what we love to do. Yes, I agree. It's so good that we agree. I like that. I really like that. Yeah, wonderful. Little Bricks says, hello, Brick Bakery. How are you doing tonight? I'm doing fine, my friend, and very nice of you to drop by. Yes, I'm doing fine. I'm building a great set. I'm really liking this set, and I really like the color scheme, actually. Blue and yellow just works together, as the Swedes know, because their flag is blue and yellow. But yeah, this is a great set, I think. I really enjoyed it. I fell in love with it when I just saw it in the shop. And this one is actually using the classic door pieces as doors. I think it's too rare that we see these doors used as doors anymore. They're used often for cupboards or something like that. Lego Maniac says, yes, there must be thousands of Lego Speed Builds channels by now. Can't stop just because there are many of them. I enjoy making my videos. Yes, exactly. If you enjoy doing it, just think of it as your hobby. I mean, it's your hobby. You like doing it, so do it. I mean, if that's all it is. And yes, it might be self-indulgent and personal escapism. Yes, sure. Why? That's fine. If people don't want to watch, they probably won't watch. If they want to watch, they will watch, and you have entertained them for X amount of minutes, and it's great. Of course, I will say this. Of course, it's more fun to do this when you know that someone is looking. If people weren't looking, you know, that whole did it for the views idea. But if people weren't looking, I could do this sitting and talking into a brush, you know, a hairbrush, just having that, and that would be the same. So it's always fun when people are looking and enjoying what you're doing. But basically, do what you want to do, and just do it because you like it. That's YouTube is bringing a new purpose to my Lego collection. Habit. Also a good idea to sort of have things develop by trying to make YouTube videos about it. I think it's great. There are at least 1,000 Lego hearths, but they are all unique and special in their own way, says the Lego Room Mark, who is, of course, building this wonderful hearth MOC. And I agree, yes, but that's the point. That is exactly the point. You may want to do something others have done, but your unique take, your unique idea is what is going to make this one just as interesting as the next one, or maybe even more interesting. Wow, this space station has a ballistic pizza launcher. Now I got to get it. Cass, you have now convinced me that I need to get that set, that's for sure. Can never have enough Lego hearths. Only seen one with power functions though. Hey Mark? Says Rogue Transformations. Yeah, there would be enough hearth marks, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, which is the Danish word for yes. Yeah. So this is today's Danish lesson. You can now learn to say yes in Danish. The English word yes is ja in Danish. So now you know that. That was a little Danish lesson. There we go. I like these mirrors here. I really like. They add so much to these builds, and they make it look very much realistic, I think. So that's cool. It's cool. There. Yeah, this truck is great. This one I really like. I like the color scheme. I like the design. Yeah, it's just a great little set. I like your shirt, Jacob. Well, thank you. Yeah, this is I think maybe this is the first time. No, I have had other shirts on, but normally I would be wearing one of my t-shirts with some kind of print. But today I thought a shirt would be fitting. So yeah, I'm glad you like it, Victorious. Rogue Transformations. Glad you like it. I haven't built a Lego set in years. I'd like to get the lunar module and bring that nostalgic feeling back, says Lego Snazzy. I think that's a good place to start if you haven't built one for years. That one is bound to be cool. I've seen a lot of people talk about that one, and it seems that they all like it. So that's really neat. That's really neat. Putting on a sticker. Brick Bakery, jag vill gärna ha en pizza. Well, that sounds good, Cass. Cass has posted on Twitter once in a while when she's gotten some very interesting quotes from her Duolingo Danish teaching app. She just said she would like a pizza, which is good because we all like pizza. Yeah. As you said, that's in Danish, which is why I'm saying it now. Yeah, and Duolingo is an interesting app. I don't know if you guys use it or know it, but it is an interesting app, and I have used it myself to learn a bit of French. Yeah, there was a hearth built locally with a theater where they were watching The Empire Strikes Back. It was a nice meta reference. Yeah, I can see that work. You know, more movie theaters should have Lego builds relevant to the movie they are showing. That would be cool. The only thing is, they probably think it is a little too expensive to order stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. Would be cool. Would be very cool to see more like that. Bow, 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 bow. Yeah, we are getting very close to the end of building back 2. We just need to add in a lot of equipment, it seems. I have definitely done something wrong here. I've turned these clip parts inside the cabin here, and they need to go this way out here. So I need to just reverse a bit here and get that done before we can move any further. I was wondering what those clips were all about, but thing is, I've done it wrong. Oh, of course, these are... Alright, this is going to be quite the operation, it seems. And backtracking is half the fun of making Lego stuff. Yeah, there we go. And come on, come on. It's good that I don't believe in gluing stuff together. This would have been very hard had I glued it all. Yeah, that's for sure. I never really gotten that one. That part, that thing where people will glue it. I do know why the Lego designers that build for the parks does it, because that makes sense. They are supposed to hold together and be able to have people crawl on it and stuff like that. So it needs to be sturdy. But private folk who just to glue their Lego, I don't know. It sort of defeats the purpose of a brick, doesn't it? Lol, this vehicle is reversing. Yes, it is true. The vehicle is reversing. Maybe it's just small. This is a classic tool in Lego. I really like this. I really like this. And I like the idea of this being the way you can fix everything in a Lego city. Because I think this and the little hammer is the tools I've seen the most from my childhood. So that's cool. What? Lego? It's just, I think Mark is so frustrated about the word glue that he can't even say it right anymore. Those words should never be in the same sentence. I agree, Mark. How could they? Yeah, I don't know either. But it seems Mark is getting a bit agitated. I'll never say it again. I promise you. Glue and Lego is horrible. Lego glue is evil. Yeah. They call it the crackle. Release the crackle. Yeah. There we go. So here it is. Flatbed truck. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. I think probably the last part of this is going to be the wheels. Just a crazy guess. Oh, I was right. It was the wheels. It's very nice. Did you hear about the newest Inside Tour set having an exclusive part which was 3D printed? I think that was an interesting way of adding some unique details to those sets. No, I just caught, you know, half a second's worth of somebody writing something somewhere about the new Inside Tour sets. I believe they're very hard to come by. Of course, you have to go on the Inside Tour, but then not just that, you also have to sort of qualify for one or win one or something like that. I'm not sure how it all works, but I didn't know that there was a 3D printed unique part in that. Do we know anything about the part? What kind of function it serves? Yes, that was interesting, and they have already released building instructions too, says Blockhead UK. Oh, I gotta check that out. Sounds interesting. But this is a truck. I really like this, and it's a little tall. That looks good, and I like the blue cabin here. That looks great, really great. And I like that it's got room for two in the front seat here. That's a thing that we've often sort of that I've often wondered about as a kid. You know, the cars, the 4-wide cars, really didn't have room for two fixed. This almost has room for two fixed, but it looks much more like it could. And when you see it with a guy in it from the front, it does look like there's room for two, which looks really, really cool. I like that. I like that. So this one will drive over here. Well, be together with the digger here. Stand here and be ready. And we are moving on to bag 3. There we go. There we go. There we go. Ooh, this is nice. I remember this from the pirate builds. That spanner is 40 years old. First appeared in 1979. This one is pretty old too. I don't know if it appeared for the first time in the pirate set, but that's where I remember it from, I think. My neighbor glued all his sets. How awful, says Ingrid Wynn. Yeah, that sounds... I don't understand it. People can do what they want, of course, that's fine by me, but I would never ever glue my Lego pieces together like that. I have found some that was glued. This is a great piece too, actually. And there's 2 of them. Woohoo! It has a very wide sweeping function, this one. No, but I will never ever understand why people will glue those sets. It seems so wrong. I mean, it's a construction toy. You're supposed to build stuff. Of course, you can insist on building the model, and that's it. But, I mean, with Lego, the purpose, there's so many things you can do. Why limit yourself to that one model? I don't know. But it might be me that's just not... Okay, I can... Maybe if you want to use it as display pieces, and only as display pieces, I could see why. I'd never do it myself anyway, but I could see why you might want to do it then. Yeah, but I still think it's wrong. Yeah, I never do that. Lego plate 8x8 with grill, hole in center, 4151, apparently first introduced in 1996. This one, first introduced in 1996. Is that really true? Huh. I would have sworn that the El Dorado Fortress had one of these in black. Huh. That's according to Brig Owl. All right, I'm surprised. Well, you learn something new every day. You learn something new every day. Do 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 do. Learning something new every day. Ba 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 ba. There we go. The sweeper part. These are great. I think these are a little darker than the ones I remember from my little street sweeper. Yeah, we can actually compare it already. Right here. This is the 1990s street sweeper. This is the brush pieces, and we can see these brush pieces of the new one are actually a little darker, but the piece that they are embedded in is the same. This one is a little dirty though, but it is the same piece. It is the same piece. I don't have to wait. What? Yeah, there we go. Yes, the El Dorado Fortress had the piece without the hole in black. Oh, so that it's this hole here. All right, so that's the difference. All right, yeah, sure. Okay, thank you. Now I get it. I was wondering how that. I really thought I could remember that the El Dorado Fortress had one, but of course that was without the hole, which makes a lot of things sense. Thank you, Legomaniac. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very nice. Thank you. It's also great for decorations too, says Tayshawn Harris. This one, it's quite a big decoration. Yeah, but I think I know what you mean. The little Lego brush piece brings me back to my childhood. Yes, it is a wonderful piece, I think. Here we go. A couple of stickers again. And again, out here on the edge. Up. And it seems that the at least the Danish version of the Lego catalog, the next Lego catalog, came out this week as well. So some interesting sets in there too. I don't know if you guys have seen it on the Lego.com webpage. It is interesting. I think it's the first time I've seen the full lineup for the hidden side thing, and it seems like there's going to be a lot of great sets in there. Don't know if there's actually some we hadn't seen yet, but I noticed that it took up a lot of space in the catalog. So I think they're gonna really push this theme, hidden thing, hidden side. Sorry, it's called hidden side. So yeah, that's pretty nice. Anyone getting the upcoming Lego Friends set? I'll definitely get it. Says Wolf Productions. Hey, Wolf Productions! I didn't see your name until now. I think. Sorry about that. Welcome. That's the. Is that the Central Perk Cafe thing set? I'm not too much into those kinds of sets, but I do think it is very well done. Yeah, no, not personally, no, I don't think so. But I can see if you're crazy about that TV series, you might want to get it. Yes, thank you, Legomaniac. Hidden Side, that's true. Hidden Sides, it will be good Halloween special videos. That's true. That is true. Maybe Count Bricula should come back to do some reviews. That would be interesting to do more with him. He is a crazy character, and I think maybe some of you viewers have missed the guy. So maybe he should come back to do some reviews. Here we go. Very nice. You can sweep up after us now. I believe all this is for the trailer, which is for the digger to go on. I really like these instructions here when it's just take the black one and that's it, no more. That's just the only thing there is. I think you should do a talking with video with Count Bricula. He seems like an interesting fella. Oh, that would be a wonderfully I hadn't thought about that. That would be great. That would be a wonderfully meta video to make. That would be so weird, interviewing. Yeah, but I could see it work though. Especially if I had the capability to do green screens. I could do some fun with that, I think. We could even have both guys in the same room if I could do that. Or at least put Count Bricula in his right habitat, some scary place in Brixylvania, of course. That would be cool. That could be interesting. Yes, says Blockit UK, that would be hysterical. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't. I don't know if that would be too much of an in joke. Maybe people would have to have seen my last Halloween special to know what that was about. I could of course link to it in the video, but yeah, I really like the idea. I'll definitely consider doing something about that. That would be fun, I think. But I'm a little afraid that I might lose people on it because they hadn't necessarily seen the old video. But of course, you could make a point of that in the video. Something like, "What are you doing here? I thought you were only came out of Halloween. Weren't you here last year?" Something like that. And then then that could be part of the joke, that he's like, "No, I'm always here," or something like that. That would be cool. Yeah, I'll work on that. Thank you, Lego Maniac. That was a great idea. Got to go. Thanks for the chat, everyone. Great building again. Brick Bakery. See you later, Mark. It was good as always to have you with us. I hope you're going to have a wonderful weekend. And maybe you're going to do some great stuff with that Hoth MOC. I'm really looking forward to seeing the next update from that one. It's going to be so great to see you move ahead in that. It's a great project. If you haven't checked out Lego Maniac, sorry, also him, but Lego Room. Sorry about that. If you haven't checked out the Lego Room channel, you should, because he's doing a wonderful Hoth MOC, which is definitely worth checking out. And I by accident mentioned Lego Maniac as well. You can check him out as well. He does some great stuff too. There's people in the chat. Every one of them does great stuff, I'm sure. Check each other out. Throw subs all over the place. Be good to each other. It's good to help each other out. That's great. Would possibly work better if Count Bicula has been established as a regular Halloween character for your channel. Yeah, I think you're right. So this is a very long-term plan, or we need Count Bicula to come back for a full month where he is reviewing sets for all the set review days I have. Let's say it's a month with 4 weeks. That makes 2 set review days, and then have the last Thursday of that month be a talking with video with him. That would be interesting. Maybe that would be a way to do it, because as I mentioned, my fear would be losing people, that they wouldn't understand what this was all about. But having him do reviews first and then immediately thereafter doing an interview with him, that would be good. And it would be interesting also to establish him more as a character that's not me. I mean, because now when he's on screen, it's me doing a caricature. But if I'm talking to him, then he is a character. Then there's 2 people on the channel, which I like. I like that idea. So a little more development maybe, and I think we could be good to go. Thank you, Lego Maniac and Cass. You were talking about this as well. Thank you both. It's a great idea. From people in the chat, do you know Count Bicula? Do you know that character? Have you any relationship to that name? Do you know what I'm even talking about when I say Count Bicula? I'll give you a second to catch up on the chat. No, he is not me. That's true, Lego Maniac. Very much true. Very much true. Very much true. He is his own entity. That is for sure. The astronauts are having pizza for tea. That's great, Cat. Nothing much either. Just working on a new MOC. Yeah. Well, we are closing in on the end for this evening's build. For me, it is getting to be a little past 11 in the evening. So yeah, I need to go to bed soon. Robin Hall, thank you. He's the Tony Clifton of Lego. Oh, well, you shouldn't have. Final count of bike, 2 of 5 done. 1 part of the space station complete. The galley. Sounds good, Cass. Sounds like it's a bit of a set then. It takes a little more time than I would have thought, maybe. Interesting. That's good. Good to know. Good to know for my live streaming business. Good to know for my live streaming business. 1010. in the UK, Friday night, late night. Yeah, it is. So this is going to be the last sticker I put on this set. I think this is the back door thing for the back hatch, whatever you want to call it, for the trailer. Oops. And there we go. Put it on. Put it on. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And wheels, which is usually the last part. So that is gonna be that for the stream. On this Monday there'll be another build video. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a build video. Yes, it's gonna be a build video, and then on Thursday there'll be a report from Klodsfest, which is a Danish Lego event, so you can look forward to a nice overview of that, which I really enjoyed being there. It was a wonderful little event, that's for sure. The Danish Lego Club that arranged that, and it was pretty cool. I can recommend it. And yeah, the next Lego event I'm going to, it's going to be the SFW, which is the Scalped Fan Weekend, which is the biggest, as far as I know, Danish Lego event. So here is the finished set. I like this very much. This is great. This is great. Yeah, very cool. I really, it's much bigger than I would have thought, actually. And I really didn't realize that there was a trailer for the digger here, but it is very nice that it's here. I like this flatbed truck, these small cones here, and a little piece of wall that can be broken down, and of course the workers sign, which is pretty cool too. Yeah, so that is all for me on this stream. I hope you have enjoyed it, and if you have, please remember to leave a comment and a like, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Really cool set overall, by the way. This is the type of set I started with in Lego, says Little Bricks, and with that wonderful comment, I will say thank you for tonight. I hope you'll have a wonderful weekend, and please, I'll see you guys next Monday.